Hi petals, welcome back to our channel, or welcome if you are new here. I'm Aura and I hope that you are doing really well today. So today we are back with another pick a card reading, and this reading's a really special one because we shall be connecting with some amazing and powerful goddesses and channeling important messages that they want to bring through for you today. So for some of you, you may find that you already work with a goddess that comes through today, or it may be confirmation for some of you that this particular goddess or deity has been trying to get your attention. So remember that these are general readings, so only take what resonates for you and lovingly leave the rest. All my readings are timeless, so whenever you find this reading is the right time for you, there will be some messages here for you that you do really need to hear. So as always, my loves, thank you so much for all of your amazing support of the channel via your likes, your comments, your subscribes and your donations as well. You are truly helping out this channel and helping it grow beyond my wildest imaginations, and I so appreciate you so much. So thank you to each and every one of you. If you do feel called to book a personal reading with me, you can find all the information in the description box. But with all that being said, my loves, let's get into exploring the different groups we have today and the different options we have to choose from. So for group number one, we do have this beautiful angelite crystal. For group number two, we have this gorgeous zebra jasper. And for group number three, we have this beautiful chrysocolla crystal. Okay, so please pick a pile that you feel intuitively drawn to. You may find that you feel called towards multiple piles or crystals, and that's completely fine to watch more than one reading. That just means that there may be more messages and more goddesses that are coming through for you today. So without further ado, let's get stuck right into these readings today. I'm so excited to be able to channel through these messages, and I'm so humbled and honored to be this channel today, and I'm really excited for these messages. I just know they're going to be so powerful. So if you do need more time to pick your selection, please just pause this reading and then go down to the pinned comment or the description box, and you shall find the timestamp for your chosen pile. Just tap on that and that will take you directly to your pile. So I shall see you in your selected reading. Hi group one, welcome to your reading if you selected this gorgeous angelite crystal. This is your reading today for important messages from the goddesses, important guidance from the goddesses. So I have already shuffled and pulled some oracle cards for you off camera, and I have already there are a couple of goddess cards in here which I have already looked at on purpose because I wanted to know what goddesses were coming through today so that I could connect with the energy and to welcome them into the space, and they have actually selected the decks that we are using today, and also this goddess has selected the crystal for the pile as well today. So I wanted to make sure that I knew who the goddess was so that I could be respectful and welcome them in, connect with them. And I have also already sat down and channeled a message from them as well that I will be reading to you in a moment to introduce your reading basically. So these are your oracle cards here that we will look into in a moment. And of course, we also have the tarot that we will be bringing through and shuffling live on camera as well today. But I'm really excited for these messages. So basically, we're just going to open it up to this goddess today and channel through messages of guidance, important messages that you need to hear today. So the goddess that has come through for you is the goddess Irene, and this card says peace. It says there is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Okay, absolutely gorgeous message coming through here. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with Irene, Irene is a Greek goddess, and her sisters include the goddesses of lawfulness and justice. Irene brings peacefulness to all who call upon her. The Romans referred to her as Pax, which means peace. Irene helps us to replace worry with faith. She also reminds us to retain our childlike awe and enthusiasm for life. So that's a really beautiful energy for us to be connecting with today. So before we get into your readings, I just want to start with this channeled message. As I sat down and connected with Irene, she wanted to give you a special message. So this message says, there is peace in the comforts. Come back to yourself. Come back home. You are a magnificent child of the divine and always protected and always loved. Choose peace today. Choose peace tomorrow. Choose peace always. So I just thought that was a really powerful message, and as I was channeling that message, I could just feel this energy of love, just being enveloped in love and a protective energy as well, almost like a veil. I could just feel like a veil of like white blankets just being wrapped around me, and it's just this energy from Irene of this serenity and love as well coming through as well. So Irene really wants you to know that there's no need to worry. So perhaps you have been worrying about something, you've been fearful about something, worrying whether things are working out for you or whether something is going to work out for you. And if so, this is confirmation from Irene today to let you know that things are working out magically, things are working out in divine timing, in divine order, and the way that they should be unfolding and unraveling. So the first card we have today is dreams. Beautiful. The universe speaks to you through your dreams. Okay, so for some of you, you may have been connecting with Irene through your dreams recently, or Irene may have been reaching out to you through your dreams. So pay attention to your dreams. I know that at the time that I'm filming this reading, we've been through a few eclipses, and it's been Mercury retrograde, and there's been a lot of intense energies going around. But even if you're watching this in the future, this could apply to you as well, in that the energies are quite intense at the moment, and so dreams have been a bit crazy, a bit wacky. I know for myself, I've been dreaming a lot of strange things. A lot of people from my past have been coming through into my dreams, and it's been a bit of a mission to try and decode everything that's been going on. But Irene is coming through today just to bring that confirmation that your dreams are having important messages for you right now, and the universe is speaking through you to you through your dreams. So pay attention to your dreams, because there are some important messages there for you. We then also have, I share my light with the world. Beautiful. So Irene is encouraging you to share yourself with the world, to let yourself be free, let yourself open up to sharing what makes you amazing, your unique gifts, your unique talents. You might be someone who shies away from public attention or letting yourself be noticed in some sort of way. And Irene is encouraging you now to break outside of that box, because the world is really needing your light. There's just a lot of darkness going on right now, and the more light that we can bring through just by being ourselves, just by being our unique self, you know, sharing our gifts, sharing our talents, sharing our thoughts and ideas, projects, passions with the world and with those around us. We are able to collectively bring light to the whole of the collective, you know, the whole of the world. I'm now being shown like the globe, like Mother Earth, just looking down on the earth and just seeing like lights switch on from, you know, from people's homes and things like that, just one light just switching on one after another. And it's like the more lights that we switch on within ourselves, if each of us collectively switched on our light, turned on our light, imagine how much light that we could create for the whole entire nation, the whole entire collective. And you're being encouraged to do that by Irene right now at this point in time. Another goddess card here wanted to come through today, and this is, oh, we've got Lizzie, revelation coming through here. Yeah, Lizzie is also wanting to come through to you here, and this is a very powerful goddess as well. Lizzie is a Chinese goddess, and this card is really speaking to me of powerful revelations, because we can see here there's some sort of like smoke and lightning coming through here, and there's almost like a light that's being lit up in her hand there. And I do feel like at this point in time, whether this has happened recently or if this is coming up soon for you, I do feel like there's going to be some sort of powerful revelation that you are going to be having. Yeah, some sort of powerful revelation. I'm almost feeling like a tower moment here, some sort of unexpected curveball that the universe might be throwing your way if this hasn't happened already. And I feel like Irene and Lizzie are coming through together here. It's almost like balancing out these two energies, because Lizzie to me, with this spark here of lightning, and just this powerful energy that I'm getting, like almost like a swift hurricane just like barging through. And it's almost like as quick as it arrived, it's then disappeared as well. It's almost like this lightning bolt of power and intensity coming through here, and being balanced with the energy of Irene of peace. So I feel like Irene is calling you when this happens, this kind of shift in perspective, or this shift in energy, or this moment occurs to you, something happens that, you know, really switches things up. For some of you, it can be quite intense. For others of you, it will be, you know, a little bit less intense. It's really going to depend for each and every one of you. But for each of you, what is guaranteed is that this is going to be unexpected, and it's really going to shift your perspective or shift your direction, or something powerful here. I'm also hearing powerful change as well. And Irene is coming through to remind you to hold on to peace at all times, okay? To really go within yourself and remember that you can hold space for this energy. You don't need to react too strongly to whatever this is. So if this is a revelation about a person, for example, you know, an unexpected truth that might come out about someone or something, Irene is asking you to just center yourself and try not to react too intensely to the situation, because this is happening for a reason. Ultimately, I feel like this is going to put you on a slightly kind of like different detour than you may have been on going in before, like a different direction that you may have been going in before. And it is all for your highest good. And again, Irene is saying there's no need to worry, that everything is working out beautifully. Everything is happening as it should, for the reasons that you might not see at the time, but things will become clearer to you the further that you go along your path. We then have Earth Magic, the number 26. So we've got the number 29 here, and then the number 26. And that says fearlessness and removing obstacles. So it's really interesting here how yeah, there's this energy of the sun in particular is really standing out to me in this image, and this beautiful horse here is really reminding me of the power that you hold within, remembering the power that you have. And horses are are very graceful as well. So again, it's that energy of being graceful and peaceful, and really, understanding the wisdom that you hold within you is another message that is coming through here. You are incredibly wise. Remember to stay connected to the earth. Remember to stay grounded. I feel like with all this, the energy of dreams here is reminding me of being in your head a lot, being in the energy of the astral, the higher realms. Remember to ground yourself. It's a really important message here. And with Irene holding like this bouquet of it looks to be like grapes and some sort of vegetable or something there. It's reminding me of really connecting with roots, connecting with the earth, grounding yourself with fruits, vegetables, bringing yourself back down to earth is really important right now. So you may have been in your head a lot, like I said, or in the astral a lot, doing a lot of astral traveling for some of you, in your dream state, a lot of you, and it's like grounding your dreams and your goals back down to earth as well, because then that enables us to put things into action, because it's great, visualizing our dreams and visualizing our manifestations. Visualization is such a powerful tool, but we also need to ground those down and put some action in, and the horse is really reminding me of action here. So for some of you, you may work with magic, particularly earth magic, fire magic, and I'm also hearing water coming through here with this Irene Peace card. There's just something very powerful that is coming through for you at this time and in your near future. And I do feel like there's some sort of manifestation that is coming into fruition as well. And I feel like it's coming through in an unexpected way. So you may have been wanting to manifest something and visualizing it in a certain way, but actually it's not going to happen like that. It's going to happen in a different way. And there might be some sort of different detour or different path that you are put onto in order to get to this end goal, in order to get to this end manifestation, this wish come true. And you're being asked to be fearlessness in this pursuit, and don't be fearful of what might be coming next. Just try and stay open to whatever wants to come through. We then have, you had two cards pop out for this one. It was interesting because I was shuffling, and as I was shuffling, one card just like slid out and landed on your pile as another one flew out of the deck. So I was like, okay, there was two cards meant for this pile. So you have number 4, summoning power, instinct, intellect, and control. Exactly. There's definitely some sort of summoning of some sort of power. I feel like you're being called to be stepping into your power in some way, really tuning into your instinct. It's interesting here because we have the horse there, and we have 2 wolves here, and they are all white. So it's really reminding me of the divine. And Irene did select the angelite crystal today, so an angelic crystal. I do feel like you've got a lot of angelic presence around you, especially here with I share my light with the world. So there's something very light and angelic about your energy and about your soul. You may be strongly connected with the angels, work with the angels. And again, there's like another sun energy coming through here. Getting out in the sun would be really beneficial for you at this time. I do feel like you're going to get a lot of light codes and downloads coming through from the sun. But it's remembering the power that you have within you, following your instinct at all times. And it's like I was saying about being grounded. I do feel like you are in your head a lot. You are very intelligent. You could be an air sign or have air signs strongly in your chart: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node placements within air signs here. But that energy is just coming through strongly. Either way there. There's something about your intellectual wisdom, your divine knowledge, that is really going to be important going forward on your path. So really following your instincts. If you are set to go in a certain direction, but then as you're moving along, you feel within you that something doesn't feel right, you don't want to go in that direction, or you don't want to say yes to that, or whatever it is, you just get like a revelation here, like an epiphany that something doesn't feel right. you're being encouraged to listen to your instinct, because there's something about this that you are spot on with. And always honor that instinct within you, even if there's some expectation from other people and they say, why have you cancelled last minute, why have you changed your mind? You don't owe anybody an explanation, okay? Always do what feels right for you. And if something doesn't feel right, if something feels off, you're being encouraged to follow that and listen to that. We then also have healthful eating, Saint Raphael and the Archangel Raphael coming through there. Healthful eating, that's really interesting how that's come through, because I did pick up on Irene holding, almost like a bouquet of vegetable and grapes there. Oh wow, there's grapes on this card as well. There's something about eating fresh foods, eating vegetables, eating fruits. And also I know about grapes as well. Grapes are very difficult to grow. It takes a lot of tending to the crops and really nurturing them as well. So I do feel like there's something that you are nurturing, or something that you're needing to nurture, something that you have been putting a lot of energy, time and thoughts and care into. And this is a message from Irene to tell you that these seeds are ripening, the fruits are ripening, and soon it's going to be time for you to collect your harvest, for you to start picking these fruits and enjoying the taste, enjoying, how sweet they are. So I do feel like, remember me saying about you putting a lot of work into something, your dreams, your wishes, your manifestations, these are going to ripen, and soon you're going to be feeling the rewards of all this hard work. We then have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, coming through, seeding the light, laying foundations, and divine plan. Yes, exactly. There's a divine plan coming through here that's working out behind the scenes. So I do feel like there's this energy around you of potential confusion for some of you, potential loss of direction. Am I on the right path? Where do I go? What are my goals, what are my dreams, and how do I get there? And Irene is asking you to release those concerns, offer them up to your spirit guides, offer them up to her, the angels, and let them help you with that. And that will free up energy for you to go about the practical aspects, the earthly aspects, So don't worry about how things are going to work out. Just follow your instinct here, follow your intellect, your inner guidance. Keep being fearless. Obstacles are being removed for you along the way as well, especially when you are tuning into yourself and following what is right for you. When you are sharing your light and listening to your dreams and taking notes of any revelations that come through to you and acting accordingly, you're going to find that obstacles are going to start to be removed for you. Making sure that you're looking after your physical vessel is very important, because we need to remember that although we are spiritual beings, we are having a human experience at this point in time. And, we do need to remember to bring, like I said before, ground your energy down and bring that energy down and, look after your physical vessel. And have respect for it as well, have respect for your physical body, because it does so much for you and it helps you in so many ways that all of us take for granted, whether it's being able to breathe. We just do it automatically without thinking about it, whether it's digesting our food, little things like that we take for granted. We just, we eat on the go as we're doing a million other things. And we're not really appreciating what our internal organs are doing at that time where we've eaten the food and we're going about our day, organizing our diaries, phoning clients, doing callbacks, replying to emails, doing our laundry, food shopping, cooking the dinner. And I don't know why they're telling me about, they're telling me, or Irene is coming through about, be thankful and really appreciate what your physical vessel is doing. Ultimately, that is the message. So we did go off in a little bit of a tangent there, but thank you for bearing with me on that one. I'm literally just channeling the messages that are coming through. And Anna, grandmother of Jesus, is coming through here, seeding the light. Again, a message of seeding your light, sharing your light, because again, this analogy of seeding your fruits, your manifestations, just planting your lights in various areas of your life, by giving somebody a compliment, by holding the door open for someone. If you're at a supermarket and someone is short of, a few cents or a few pence or something at the till, helping them out in some way, just like little things like that, is helping to seed your light, and in turn helping to light up the planet. Again, that message is coming through again, and you're being asked to, lay some solid foundations here if you haven't already. And if you have been doing that, this is confirmation that they are coming into fruition for you. Everything is working out in divine plan and divine order. I just dropped the rest of your cards on the floor there. Here we go. Okay, so the next card you have is Spirit Fox coming through. Trust your talents in changing times. Okay, so yeah, there's something that is changing. There's a change that is coming through for you, or you are experiencing change at this point, or you have just been experiencing a lot of change. And I feel like the collective is experiencing a lot of change on the whole. And Irene is really reassuring you today that it's completely normal and it's completely natural and it's a part of life. And, just go with this flow and trust in yourself. Trust in your inner knowledge and your inner wisdom here that I was picking up so powerfully at the beginning. You have a talent, you have a talent and a gift that you are being encouraged to share here. I do feel like there is going to be some sort of unexpected shift, and it's going to require you to tap into your fearlessness, to tap into your inner power here, your control of your emotions, your control of your reactions, and trusting in the universe and trusting in yourself. Always remember that you will always receive guidance, especially when you ask for it. So don't be afraid, or don't forget to ask for assistance when you need it. And be be quick on your feet, and because the Spirit Fox is very intelligent as well, and we do have intellect coming through there. So again, there's this message of you being very intelligent. I also do feel like this is a side message coming through here for some of you, that there might be someone around you that might be acting in a bit of a sly way as well, because the fox can be a bit sly, a bit sneaky. So this might be something to do with the revelation that is coming through for you. And it's okay to let certain situations go, or let certain people go, that might hurt us, or affect us negatively in some way, basically, is the message that is coming through. So always trust your instincts as well. Listen to your instincts. What are they telling you about a situation, about a person? And if you're not trusting it, that's okay. Always listen to yourself. We also have flow coming through there for you. So just flow with life. You're going through a period now where things are starting to unravel, things are starting to unfold. And whether that is, I feel like things are starting to unfold in an unexpected way for you, to be honest. That is an energy that is coming through here, especially with this moon. I do feel like there is things that have been hidden, or, not seen to you, that are going to be revealed here, because we have the moon there, we have the sun there, and it's reminding me of the sun there as well, but it could also be the moon. So this but it is a full moon as well, a full moon and a full sun as well. So there's something about an illumination and exposure of something, a revelation of something coming through here. And you're being asked to be at peace, you know, control your emotions and just go with the flow, because this is all in divine plan here. Everything is happening for a purpose and for a reason. So always trust the direction that you are being led in. Let's get some tarot messages coming through here. We're using the Shadowscapes Tarot today, and this is actually the first tarot deck that I ever had when I started to learn, was guided and pulled towards tarot. This Shadowscapes Tarot really called out to me, and it was what really swayed me into picking up the tarot in the first place. So I did feel like using this deck today was a bit of an honor to the goddesses, like an offering to the goddesses, because this is very important to me, this tarot deck. So Irene, what messages do you have for group number 1 today? What other messages do we have for group number 1? Important messages they need to know. Thank you. We have the Two of Cups coming out right away there for you. And we do have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. So again, something is being illuminated for you. The end goal on your journey is going to be one of happiness and fulfillment, okay? So don't be disheartened by the twists and turn along the way, because they are for a reason, and it's all going to work out in the end. Thank you. We have the beautiful, we have the Six of Wands coming through there. That makes a lot of sense. What else do we have for group number 1? Thank you. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like there's a new start coming. We have the Sun coming out again for you there. Beautiful. I did just see the Ten of Cups as well, which is ultimate happiness and fulfillment coming through. What else do we have, Irene? Thank you. We have the Lovers coming through there. One more card, please, Irene. Thank you. We have the Knight of Cups. So there's a lot of loving energy coming through for you right now. I do feel like you're taking a shift into a new direction when it comes to love, and your relationships are going to be very important for you coming up, and trusting your relationships. I do feel like if you have been having trust issues within a connection, or you know, that is something that is holding you back from getting into a connection, I do feel like you're being asked to trust your instincts with something, but I also feel like there's going to be some sort of healing coming through here with some sort of trust issues. Is a message coming through. There's going to be some sort of enlightenment, some sort of shift within you that is going to open you up to some sort of healing within some, you know, past experiences that you might have had. I do feel like there's a new happiness that is coming through for you, a new energy that you're going to be stepping into, and I feel like you're stepping into a period that is very attractive to other people as well. If you are currently in a committed relationship, or you know, a committed connection, you can expect for this relationship to increase in love, increase in compassion, increase in connectedness. There's going to be some sort of increase, some sort of healing that is coming to this connection. If you are single looking for a connection, this is going to be a time where you're going to be noticed by a lot of people. We do have the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Now the Queen of Wands is the most attractive, beautiful queen in the tarot. So whether you identify as male or female, non-binary or whatever, it doesn't matter. You are very attractive to potential partners at this point in time coming up, especially here with the Sun as well. There's going to be yeah, there's going to be a renewal here of something, and an expansion as well within your heart chakra is something that is coming through, and your solar plexus in particular. And I do feel like Irene is also encouraging you to connect with your solar plexus, your passions, your creativity, your confidence. I feel like your confidence is going to go a bit of a glow up here, you know, an elevation. And remember me saying at the beginning of your reading about, you know, you potentially might not want to be noticed here with this share your light with the world card. The Six of Wands here is saying that you're someone who is meant to be noticed, because the Six of Wands talks about public recognition, success, fame in some cases. So you're meant to be seen, you're meant to share your lights, you're meant to share something with the world, and this is confirmation here. And with this clarified by the Lovers card, there's going to be some sort of victory and success within a connection. I do feel like some of you are going to be getting married as well, so congratulations. There's going to be some sort of elevation within a connection, and also there's an energy coming through from a decision that you have made, or a decision that you will make. It's going to lead you to success. It's going to lead you to recognition, to fulfillment as well. So don't be worried about any choices that you have to make. Always follow your instinct and go with the flow. If you have been feeling like things might have been stagnant as well, you know, putting in a lot of time and energy into sowing your seeds and putting your manifestations, your dreams, your wishes into the world there, into the universe. Maybe you've been facing a lot of obstacles along the way, a lot of challenges. I do feel like things are going to be easing up for you in that area, and there is going to be some sort of illumination here with the Hanged Man, some sort of revelation. Exactly, that makes total sense. Some sort of epiphany moment, some sort of awakening, potential spiritual awakening here that is going to be coming through for you. And some sort of idea that you're going to have as well. Now, the Knight of Cups can talk about intelligence, and, you know, not being discouraged by something, basically, is a message that is coming through here. So no matter what obstacles you have faced, make sure that you keep marching forward, and, you know, stay heart-centered as well. Stay centered to what it is that means a lot to you. I do feel like there's going to be some sort of offer that might be coming through to you as well when connected with some sort of connection. Now, this could be love, or it could be friendship, or it could be some sort of offer within something that means a lot to you. So remember to trust yourself. You know, trust yourself, and also open up yourself to a new connection, especially if you have been hurt in the past. Because I do feel like maybe you might be scared to open yourself up to a new connection, but you are being encouraged by Irene to do that. And remember that there is no need to worry. Everything is working out beautifully in divine plan, in divine timing. And there is some sort of healing coming through here with Archangel Raphael. So yeah, that has been such a beautiful message, Group 1. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Please give this reading a big thumbs up and hit subscribe if you haven't already. It truly helps out the channel, and it also lets me know that you have resonated with this reading today, or that you have appreciated my energy. If you do feel called to book a personal reading with me, you can find all the information in the description box. Thank you again for tuning in. We hope to see you in our next reading. Take care of your lovely selves, and thank you, Irene, so much for coming through today and for honouring us with your presence. We'll see you again soon. Take care of your lovely selves. Bye. Hi, Group 2. Welcome to your reading. If you selected this gorgeous zebra jasper, this is your reading today for important messages from the goddesses and important guidance that you need to hear right now. So I have already shuffled and pulled some oracle cards for you off camera, and I have selected a couple of goddess cards for you today. Now, I have already seen the goddess cards that have come through for you, Group number 2, because I wanted to see which goddess it was that was coming through, so that I could connect with them and welcome them into the space, and also channel messages through for them as well, because I have actually sat with this goddess, and before I did started recording your reading, and channeled a message that I have written down for you that I will share with you in a moment. And also this goddess has selected this crystal for your pile today as well. So yeah, we will get into these cards in a moment. And also we do have the tarot as well that we will be shuffling and pulling live on camera towards the second part of your reading to get some more messages of guidance for you as well. So let's dive in and see what goddess is coming out for you, group 2. So we have Ma'at coming through today, and this card says fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Beautiful. So Ma'at is coming through for you today to talk about fairness and balance. Now, Ma'at is an Egyptian goddess, and I just want to read a little bit from this oracle deck when it comes to talking about Ma'at. Let me just find her page. So we have here, Ma'at is the Egyptian goddess of integrity, fairness and justice, who holds a scale that measures souls against a feather at the time of death to detect any heaviness from guilt. Ma'at protects us in business and personal relationships, ensuring that we're treated fairly and honorably. Call upon her before signing any contract, during a dispute, or whenever you feel guilty or remorseful. Okay, so Ma'at is an incredible goddess, a powerful goddess of fairness and justice, of equality and protection as well. And we can see here this beautiful scales there with that gorgeous dove, the white feather, and the eye of Ra there. So yeah, there's this energy of protection and doing things that are fair and just. So if you feel like anything has been unfair recently or in your past, Ma'at is here today to tell you that things are going to shift around in your favor. Things will be handled in a just manner that will work out for the highest good of all involved. And let's get into the channeled message from Ma'at today that I channeled before I started recording this reading. So Ma'at wanted to say that things are often not as they seem. Are you only looking on the surface level? Things are so easily hidden, especially motives and true intentions. Are you being true? Is someone else being true? See with your inner eye, and this will help you to discern if there is a real need for concern. Okay, so this is saying to me that make sure that you are acting from your truth at all times. She's really encouraging you to make sure that you are being fair and true, not only with other people but also with yourself as well, and really tuning in to discern if others are being truthful or integral with you as well. Using your discernment is very, very important at this time in particular, Ma'at is saying. So let's get into the other cards that are coming through for you. We have Ascension coming in. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. Okay, so something is coming through here. Something very fast is happening, a fast transition I'm hearing. You're definitely evolving in some area of your life, and I do feel like this is some sort of energy to do with karma. I do feel like something to do with karma, reaping something that you have sown in the past is a message coming through, and this is a reason as to why you are ascending in this area. Yeah, there's something that you did in the past that really balanced the scales in your favor, but maybe you didn't see that at the time, like it wasn't reflected fairly to you at the time, so your efforts weren't reflected fairly to you, or your deeds that you the energy that you gave to other people, or something that you did for others wasn't reflected fairly, but it was a very positive thing that you did. Now this is all coming back for you now and tipping in your favor. We then have when I respect my money respects me. So there is this energy here, because don't forget that money is energy. So it's respecting your money, respecting your energy. So I do feel like, yes, this card does talk about money in particular, but for me, I'm just getting this vibe of just energy in general. So when you respect your energy respects you. So basically, you know, respect yourself and you will receive things back that are equal to that, because don't forget, Ma'at is all about equal balance and fairness as well. So what you give out, you will receive. So if you feel like the things, that good deeds that you have put out in the past, or good actions or good energy, if you feel like that hasn't been reciprocated, if you feel that that hasn't been seen or appreciated, expect to get that back. There's this energy here of ascending to something higher, ascending to a higher purpose as well. Something is going to be coming through and you are ready for this. This is basically your good karma that is coming back to you. And I feel like you're going to be getting respect in some area of your life as well. And I feel like it could be to do with career, because, you know, money is often given to us from our career, from our job, what we do for a living. So I do feel like if you haven't been respected in that area, I do feel like Ma'at is saying that expect a shift there, you know. So for some of you, that could be your boss being fired, you know, justice, your boss being fired, them getting their karma, and you getting a better boss that respects you and who gives you more freedom, gives you more respect and appreciation, is a message that is coming through. I do apologize, let me just put my phone on silent. Yeah, or whether for some of you, you might even be moving on to a different job, you know, a better job might come up for you. So there might be there's some sort of change coming through here, I feel. Let's see what other goddess wants to come through for you today. Wow, we have Green Tara here. Salvation, okay. So yeah, this is giving me an energy here. The number 18 might be relevant, or the number 9 may be relevant for you. I'm hearing some of you are born on the 18th of September. For some reason, that message is coming through really strongly. So this card here, the energy of Green Tara is reminding me of safety and security. Green Tara is coming through with a message that you are never alone, okay? And she is encouraging you to stay in and be in alignment to receive, okay? So there's something here about giving and receiving. That's a really strong message that is coming through in your reading, giving and receiving and staying in alignment to receive something here. I do feel like you have been working on progression in some way, whether it's progression within a goal or, you know, an outcome that you are wanting to achieve, or whether it's some sort of progression within yourself and your soul's evolution. You're being asked to stay in alignment because there's something that the universe is wanting to bring in for you right now at this time. And this card is saying, Green Tara is saying that you are exactly where you need to be at this time. So always trust that. Always trust that you are where you need to be at the right moment in time, and trust that the situation will be handled in a way that is going to be fair for every single person involved. So sometimes, you know, if something involves other people, we have to remember that other people have their own paths as well, their own journeys. So maybe someone around you is reaping their karma in some way, whether it's good or bad. So just be open to that as well. Let's see what other cards want to come through here. We have Bright Heart Light, number 18. Wow, we've got 2 number 18s here. So you could be seeing 1818 or 99999. And it's interesting because the number 999 in the UK is the emergency services number. So in America it's 911, in the UK it's 999. So it's reminding me of there's some sort of I don't know if you feel like there's some sort of urgency within you at this point, or some sort of emergency, like you need help urgently or something like this. You need guidance urgently on something in your life. You're looking for answers urgently. There's some sort of urgency energy that is coming through here. And Ma'at is encouraging you to stay in balance here and stay believing and trusting that it is all going to work out for the fairness, for your highest good, you know. And also with Green Tara here, she's coming through saying that you don't need anyone else to save you. This is a message that is coming through strongly. You are capable of being there for yourself, of pulling you through anything that you are experiencing, especially if this is to do with your heart here, because this bright heart light and this person is holding their heart there. And there's this green here, it's reminding me of the heart chakra. So you may have been through something that was very painful, or something that's hurt you in some way. Something that's really affected your heart, disappointed you, saddened you. And Green Tara is reminding you that, you know, you don't need anyone else to save you from this. You don't need anyone else to tell you what to do. You know inherently within you what to do. Trust your intuition. Be connected with yourself. Come back to yourself. Connect with yourself. Potentially connect with nature as well. Ground yourself, you know. There's this energy of coming back to yourself here and grounding yourself, especially as you're going through an ascension. I do feel like you're going through some sort of ascension, some sort of awakening. And this may have been triggered by an experience that you've had that may have not been, you know, may have not felt fair for you. And it's really opening some sort of consciousness here, some sort of awareness. And it's really bringing you back to yourself, ultimately, that you are your own savior. You know, you are safe and secure, and you don't need any other person outside of yourself to save you in any way. And you're being encouraged here and reassured that, you know, that there are people around you to help you along your journey. So when the goddesses are saying that you don't need anyone to save you, that's not saying that, you know, you're going to be alone, or that you're supposed to be alone. That's not what they're saying. They're just saying that ultimately you're the only one that is going to pull you out of whatever it is that you have experienced. There are going to be people alongside you who can help you and help assist you. But ultimately, it's going to be you, and you need to realize your power and remember your power. And for those of you who do know your power, that's great. Keep holding on to that. I do feel like there's this very earthly energy coming through here as well. And money and finances is a very earthly thing. So I do feel like you're going to be in receipt of something quite earthly, quite tangible. I feel like you're going to be getting some sort of financial reward in some way. Now, for some of you, this could be maybe if you're going through a legal battle, you know, or you're getting some sort of compensation is a word that is coming through for something that you have been through. So if you've had an accident or something, you're getting compensation. You're getting compensation in some form, whether it's from, you know, literally from an accident, you know, with finances, or whether you're getting compensation within a gift from someone for your time and energy, for just your presence that they enjoy. They're gifting you with something. There's that energy coming through here. I do feel like you are strongly on someone's heart right now at this point in time, and they're wanting to let you know that. So expect some sort of gift or some sort of offer to be coming your way. We then have soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Okay, beautiful. So yeah, exactly what I was saying before. The goddesses are saying that, you know, although it's you that is going to pull you out of a situation, although it's you that is going to save yourself, you know, you do have people around you, and it's okay to ask for help along the way. But don't let that, you know, shift your what's the word? Don't let that shift your energy into expecting someone else to do everything for you. Others are just supposed to help us, not fix us or not fix our situation. If you feel like you are alone right now, some of you, it's time to call in your soul family. And I was asked recently, how do I call in my soul family? Okay, so how I would call in my soul family is I would literally set the intention. It can literally be as easy as that. Sitting with yourself in a quiet space, maybe doing some meditation, even a guided meditation. I'm sure you could find one on YouTube, a guided meditation to call in your soul family. If you feel more comfortable in being guided by something, that's completely fine, and that works really well for some people. Or if you don't feel called to do that, you could literally just sit there with yourself with some peaceful meditation and just set the intention to call in your soul family. Ask them to come in, and assist you and help you pull yourself out of whatever struggles you might be facing, or whatever situation that you might be in, or even just in life in general. Call them in to help you, because you're not supposed to be here to do everything alone. I do feel like maybe you feel like you've walked a path on your own. I'm now hearing that Green Day song, Boulevard of Broken Dreams. I walk a lonely road, the only road that I have ever known, and I walk alone. There's this energy coming through here, feeling like you might feel alone. And even if you are surrounded by a lot of people, you can still feel alone, even if you're in a room full of people. Even if you're at home having a family gathering, you can still feel alone, because you might not necessarily feel connected to them. You might feel like a bit of an outsider, like a black sheep of the family kind of energy coming through here. Like you've never really fit in to your social circle, your friendships. And that's okay to feel like that. Maybe you did feel like that in one point. Maybe you felt like you fit in. But now all of a sudden you're starting to awaken and shift and realize that actually you feel different in some way. Your soul family is coming in for you, okay? So don't be afraid to ask them to come through. We then have reward and guardian angel coming through here for you. Beautiful. So again, there's this energy here of there's something coming in for you, some sort of offer, some sort of compensation, some sort of reward coming through here. And again, we've got this white bird here, and there's a white bird there, and there's two like white whales there. There's this angelic presence coming through here. There's definitely a strong guardian angel that is with you. We all have a guardian angel with us, but this energy is coming through very strongly in your reading, and I do feel like your guardian angel has been helping you to get some sort of justice or some sort of compensation or a reward coming your way. So you can expect a reward for your good energy that you have been putting out. We then have air guardian coming through. Shift your perception. Gorgeous. Okay, so you're being asked to look at something in a different way here. Again, we've got another guardian coming through. We've got guardian angel and we've got air guardian. Interesting. Yeah, so you are incredibly protected right now. I do feel like there are many goddesses and guardian energies that are working with you at this point in time. There may have been something that hasn't gone your way, or something that has happened unexpectedly, or something that might be going that way in the future, and you're being asked to shift your perception, see something differently here, because I do feel like there is more than meets the eye. And my art is reminding me of the channeled message here now. Things are often not as they seem. Are you only looking on the surface level? Okay, so that is confirmation here from my art that there's something you're not seeing at this point in time. There's something you're not seeing that you're being asked to shift your perception in. Yeah, make sure that other people's intentions and motives are true, you know, really not taking things on face value, questioning things. Questioning things is a message that is coming through here. And really shift your perception inwards as well. Shift your perception to your soul. What is your soul telling you? What is your inner sight telling you? Open yourself up here. And she's just taking me back here to the soul family card. Call in your tribe and open connections. So you're needing to open yourself up, because I do feel like this ascension might take you off guard a little bit, and it might turn you into too inwards, like too much of a hermit mode energy coming through here. So it's like really shifting yourself out of this hermit mode energy. I feel like you've been in that for a while internally. Opening yourself up to receive some sort of enlightenment here, some sort of revelation, some sort of perception that is going to be shown to you and awakened to you. We then have freedom coming through here. So Ma'at is encouraging you to spread your wings, to let yourself be free in some area of your life. Let yourself go wherever your wings take you, wherever the wind takes you. Let yourself be free. Don't be guided by any outside sources that do not feel right to you, that do not feel resonant to you, to your soul. Be your own unique individual self. Go with whatever feels right to you. If you feel that there's an injustice, that someone isn't being treated fairly, make sure you stand up for them. Make sure you stand up for what is right. And let other people be free as well. Let other people have their own opinion. Let other people make their own decisions. Don't try to control others is a strong message coming through from Ma'at. And don't let other people try to control you as well. There's this energy of just being free, of just letting things fall where they're supposed to fall. That is an energy that is coming through here. But let's get into the tarot cards here. We are using the Shadowscapes Tarot today, and this tarot deck is actually the first tarot deck that I ever owned. This deck was really calling out to me to start my tarot journey and to dive into the tarot. So I really wanted to use this deck today as a kind of, in a way, a bit of an offering to the goddesses today, because this is very special to me and my heart. So I just wanted to let this deck be used as a divine channel for these messages today. So Ma'at, let's get some more messages of guidance. What does group number 2 need to know, Ma'at? Thank you. We have the King of Swords coming through there. Makes a lot of sense with the Air Guardian card. Oh, one moment. We have the Queen of Wands. Thank you. We have the Devil coming through there. Okay. I can see where this is going. Thank you. We have the Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands, please, Matt. Thank you. We have the Five of Wands. Okay. One final card, please. Clarify the Devil. Thank you. And we have the Ace of Cups. Okay. We have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck there. Okay, so this is a very clear message coming through here with the King of Swords here. Ma'at is encouraging you to be very discerning right now at this point in time and going forward into the near future. Really tapping in to your inner intellect, your inner logic and reason as well. I do feel like there's some energies around you here of potential conflict, clashing of egos in some form. I do feel like there's a couple of energies around you from different people here that might be throwing you off balance, or maybe throwing you off balance, and you're being asked to really discern here the truth in this situation and really follow your own integral thoughts, your own integral knowing within you. Seeing things from a different perspective as well, making sure you're seeing things from all perspectives. So if there are other people, if this chaos and conflict here with this Five of Wands is external to you, so it's with other people around you, you're being asked to see different perspectives of the situation and making sure that you are viewing things in a balanced way, because there are going to be very many different opinions involved in this, and everyone does see things from different points of view. So it's not taking sides, it's making sure that, you know, the energies are balanced out here. I do feel like there's going to be some sort of conflict coming up that you might need to be the you might need to take charge in some way and make sure that things are turning out in for the higher good of all people involved, and coming in with some justice here. If this is something that is affecting you, it could be to do with a Queen of Wands, so a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There might be that kind of energy around you who is causing some sort of chaos and conflict here, and you're being asked to stay balanced within this. Don't get involved in the drama here, because this is going to be worked out and this is going to be leveled off and balanced, and this situation is going to be taken care of. So don't get involved in those energies here. There's this conflict here between wanting to be in your head and wanting to be logical about things, but also you know, possibly being triggered by how do I describe this? Being triggered by impulses and making quick decisions, rather from a space of from a space of passion, and from a space of, you know, being fired up about something, and balancing that with logic and fairness as well, you know, really assessing all sides of a situation here. I do feel like, remember Ma'at was saying with your channeled message at the beginning, you know, things are so easily hidden, especially motives and true intentions. So I can really see why the Devil card has come out here. I do feel like there are some people or someone around you that intentions are not pure and intentions are not for your highest good. They might be just out for themselves in some way, just out for what they can get out of a situation, and they may be coming in bringing you some sort of offer in some way. I'm being shown someone like holding out a cup, you know, an offering of something, but Ma'at is really encouraging you to discern here whether this is a genuine offer, whether this is an offer of love, which the Ace of Cups should be. The Ace of Cups should be, you know, a kind offer of hopeful possibilities, but it's like making sure that this is from the right source, okay? Because I do feel like I'm getting an energy of like wolf in sheep's clothing coming through here. Someone pretending to be some kind of way, pretending to be someone who, you know, is very loving, very caring, wanting to start potentially a new relationship or a new friendship or a new connection. It could even be a colleague, a boss, something like that, especially with the King and the Queen coming through here. Could be someone of a higher up position, just making sure that this offer is integral, even if it's like an offer from a boss of a new a promotion, or, you know, putting you in a different department, making out like it's going to be an amazing new opportunity for you, but is it really though, or is it going to benefit them and actually turn out to be more work for you than what they told you it was going to be? And if you have experienced this already, Ma'at is coming through here to let you know that don't worry, let this go to her, you know, call upon Ma'at to bring justice to this situation, because fairness and balance is going to be restored here, and you will get your justice if this is how you have been treated. But this is a very powerful message that is coming through here. And with the Chariot being at the bottom of the deck, you know, you're being encouraged to keep pushing forward here. I feel like there's a determination that is coming through in you, a sense of direction here, especially with this ascension. And I was saying things are going to be speeding up quite fast. Something is evolving quite fast. Something is transitioning fast. And that is clarification here with the Chariot card. So keep pushing forward with determination. Keep pushing forward with your inner confidence. Follow your ambition. It's also a card that is telling you that it's time to take charge in some area, and this makes a lot of sense with the King of Swords. So take charge within an area, especially if someone or other people are trying to push you down or dim your lights in any way. Don't stand up for that, and remember that you are your own savior and you are your own hero at the end of the day. That is a strong message that Ma'at is wanting to come through for you today. So this has been such a beautiful reading. I really hope this has brought you some guidance and clarity. I just want to take this time to thank Ma'at for coming through today and for guiding this reading, and also for Green Tara for coming through today as well. Thank you so much for blessing us with your beautiful energy. We really appreciate you. And I also appreciate you for watching this reading today. Please give this a big thumbs up and hit subscribe if you haven't already. It truly helps out the channel, and it also lets me know that you have resonated with this reading today, or that you have appreciated my energy. If you do feel called to book a personal reading with me, you can find out all the information in the description box. But thank you again for tuning in. We hope to see you in our next reading. Take care of your lovely selves. Bye. Hi group 3, welcome to your reading. If you selected this gorgeous chrysocolla crystal, this is your reading for important messages from the goddesses and important guidance from the goddesses. So I have already shuffled and pulled some oracle cards for you off camera, but I have already seen what goddess card has come through for you today. There are a couple of goddess cards that I have pulled today for you, but we're going with one main goddess who is basically guiding this whole reading for you today. And the reason why I've already looked at this goddess is because I wanted to be respectful and welcome this goddess into the space, connect with them, and also channel through a message for you to introduce your reading, which I have already done before I hit record on this reading, and I will share that with you in a moment. And also this goddess has selected your crystal today as well, so I wanted to give them give them that task to do. I thought that would be a really nice offering for them as well. So we shall dive into your oracle cards in a moment, and of course we do have the tarot as well that we will be shuffling and pulling live on camera towards the second part of your reading to get some more information and guidance from your goddess. But let's see what goddess wants to come through for you today. Wow, we have Goddess Sedna is coming through for you today, and this card says infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. I just feel like this is just such a beautiful card. I absolutely love it. There's definitely this energy coming through right away here with this purple, of this the energy of the crown chakra, the third eye here. There's definitely, I feel like, some sort of expansion within those areas, definitely a strong intuition coming through here. But let's see what Sedna's channeled message is. Let me just read this out for you. Sedna's message is: the journey can be rough or smooth. It is always up to you to choose. It's time to roam free. Unbind yourself from any limitations. You don't need to live this way. You are unique, and that is what brings you power. Do not conform. against your will. Be free. Wow, that's such a gorgeous message. I absolutely loved that. And as I was connecting with the energy, I could just feel this energy from Sedna, like this freeing energy of, you know, letting yourself be free, letting yourself be your true self, and not, you know, not confining yourself to any box or any like restrictions that other people may have put on you, or even that you might have put on yourself as well. And it's also this energy of like releasing fear and worry and control and trusting in the journey. And I feel like with this message, the journey can be rough or smooth. It is always up to you to choose. I feel like she's really coming through here now, reminding us that, you know, our reality is largely shifted and guided by our you know, thoughts and feelings and what our expectations as well. So, you know, whatever life throws at us, you know, we can be the most positive person, but of course we're going to face challenges, because that's just life. That is what we are here to experience. We're here to experience the good and the bad as well, and really there is nothing good or bad. Exactly, it is our perception of how we see that. So we could be faced with a challenge, and it's really our response and reaction to that challenge determines how smooth or how rough that challenge goes, is basically what Sedna is coming through and saying here. But just to give a bit of information about Sedna here as a goddess, Sedna is an Alaskan goddess of the sea who provides sustenance for the body and the soul. Sedna lost the tips of her fingers in a tragic boating accident, and the digits transformed into whales, seals, and other sea creatures. As a result, Sedna is intimately connected with the ocean's inhabitants. So you can call upon her for plentiful supplies, especially for your family and loved ones. Sedna can also help you with any ocean-related ventures, including interacting with whales and dolphins. She's very appreciative of those who give time, money, or efforts to protect the sea and its creatures. Wow, that's such a beautiful message. So, you know, Sedna is encouraging you to, I just feel like this is energy of love here, you know, giving out, you know, giving out to others, and, you know, not expecting anything in return, but the result of you giving to other people, especially creatures who, you know, may be struggling in some way. I'm now being told like animal conservation and things like that. Some of you here who are watching this reading, or one of you is working in conservation, animal conservation, or some sort of environmentalism, and you may also already work with Sedna, or Sedna is calling you to work with her if you are particularly connected with activism, environmentalism, animal welfare, you know, things like that. Like, is it Peter and WWF, is it? That foundation, those things that are coming to mind here. I'm also being shown rainforests as well for some reason, which is weird because she is obviously connected to the sea in particular, but I do feel like there's a strong connection of all animals here coming through in particular. But yeah, that was a very beautiful channel message coming through from Sedna here. Remembering that you are free and limitless, you know, and just going with wherever the journey takes you, especially here with there being sea here as well. I do feel like you're embarking on some sort of journey, especially with her saying about the journey being rough or smooth. I do feel like you're embarking on some sort of a journey, either recently or you are about to kind of like set sail in some way. So you might be traveling, even like exploring, traveling different countries, traveling the world, going to a different area, especially if you're traveling by boat or via sea. You can call on Sedna for help and protection with that. Interesting. Okay, let's see what messages we have here. We have intuition coming through. Trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers that you seek. Very interesting how intuition has come through for you, and I was picking up the purple here. at the beginning of your reading with like the crown and your third eye here. So I do feel like there's some sort of activation going on within those energy centers at this point in time, or this is something that is coming through for you in the near future. So Sedna is asking you to trust your intuition. And again, there's this message of being guided and journey. So there's some sort of answers that you're wanting, or some sort of answer that you are wanting to seek, but you already have this answer within you, Sedna is saying. So listen to what your intuition is telling you. We then also have, in order to awaken the world to the light, I must not be afraid to shine. Okay, beautiful. So again, are you afraid of standing out in some way? Are you afraid of shining your light? Are you afraid of being seen? There's definitely that energy coming through here. This was a similar message that came out in group 1 as well. So if you felt called between two of those piles, there might be another message there for you. But yeah, this card is basically saying, Sedna is saying that, you know, you need to spread your light so that others can see the light as well. So don't be afraid to be you. Don't be afraid to expand. I do feel like you might be someone who, you know, might play your talent small, might play yourself small in some way, in some area of your life, and you're being asked to shift that and step up and really show the world just what it is that you can do, because I feel like you're very powerful. You've got some sort of powerful energy that needs to be shared, that needs to be shown to the world. We then also have Ellen of the Ways coming through there, and this card says patterns. So the number 12 might be significant for you, or the number 3. But Ellen of the Ways, Ellen is a Celtic goddess, and she's a goddess of paths and patterns. So it's really, this card is really talking about developing positive habits. So you might be stuck in some sort of energy of limiting belief, or some sort of pattern that is not serving you any longer. You might be you know, just finding yourself doing things the same way that you always have, or being tempted to go back to doing something the same way that you always have. This could even be going back to an old person, an old relationship, an old friendship. You know, it could be as simple as, you know, in the past you've walked away from someone, or something could even be a job because you knew it was not good for you, and then something has happened where you've either needed that job back because you've needed the money, or you're feeling a bit lonely. So there's this temptation of taking you back to the past, to reconnecting with that job, or reconnecting with that past friendship or romantic connection, relationship. And it's like trying to get yourself out of falling back into that pattern here. Yeah, this goddess is really coming through here to, basically, for some of you, I feel like you might need a reminder, or a little bit of an awakening, or a nudge to let you know that you might be falling back into old patterns. Or for others of you, it could be they're encouraging you to break away from this pattern. You might be stuck, like I said, in some sort of limiting beliefs here, some sort of limiting habit. And I do feel like you're being encouraged to choose a new path, choose a new direction, choose a new journey. Yeah, and I do feel like the goddesses are coming through to help guide you along this new journey, to help encourage you that it's time to set sail in a new direction. It's time to have a new adventure. It's time for you to explore something new. There's just this energy strongly coming through here of not clinging to what it is that you have known in the past, or what it is that feels comfortable for you, is a message that is strongly coming through. We then have the wings of light becoming something new. Exactly what I was just saying. Number 42 is coming through here. That might be significant, or the number 6 might be significant. but yeah, that I do feel like you are strongly going on a different path here. I do feel like the energy is gaining momentum in some way. So if you do feel like things have been stuck or stagnant, you're getting a push basically from these goddesses and from the guides who already work with you. I do feel like you're stepping into a new version of you, and you are being encouraged to do so. So again, don't be afraid to shine your light here. Don't be afraid to reinvent yourself is a word that is coming through. Maybe you're finding that you're no longer resonating with things anymore, and you're being encouraged that it's okay to start something new. It's okay to take a different journey. It's okay to start a new path. Let yourself be your true authentic self and follow your own inner direction and your own inner compass. We also have here, Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Okay, interesting. So there's this energy here. Maybe, I do feel like there's a strong energy of like limiting beliefs here or learned behavior in some way. I'm getting this energy of learned behavior being passed down from like parents to their children, of like limiting beliefs that your parents may have had on themselves, and they're passing it down on you, or they have passed it down on you. So it's almost like this inheritance that generations get, and it's passed down from generation to generation to generation, and it's not a good inheritance. It's an inheritance of limiting beliefs. It's an inheritance that, money doesn't grow on trees, or, life is supposed to be hard, and that is not true. Okay, literally money does not grow on trees. Literally, you're not going to start finding dollar bills hanging from a tree. But like, it's that energy of, you can't just get money from wherever. You can't just magically wish money up. You can't manifest money. Well, actually, you can manifest money. You can manifest abundance, and life does not have to be hard. So it's basically overcoming these limiting beliefs that have been passed down from generation to generation. And it's not your parents' fault. It's not their parents' fault. They're just doing what they were taught and what they learned. But unfortunately, they have not been able to have that awareness that is what is happening. But you are here to break that. You are here to have that awareness and to realize that those limiting beliefs end here. They are not going to be passed down anymore. These limiting patterns or habits are not going to be passed down anymore. It ends here. That you're going to take a different path, and therefore you're going to be putting the generations that come after you on a different path, a more positive path, a more open path, a more enlightened path. A path of people who follow their intuition, who tune into their soul, who understand that they are supplied for today, that they are supplied for tomorrow, that you are supplied for today, you are supplied for tomorrow. You do not need to worry. You do not need to worry about where your next paycheck is coming from. Align yourself with your soul's calling, with the universe, and reteach yourself any limiting beliefs that you may not be able to achieve something, that you're not able to shine your light, that you're not able to be your true self, whatever it is that resonates for you and your personal story. You're here to shift that perspective. How can you reteach yourself? How can you relearn the bad habits that you have been taught through no fault of anyone's? And then we have safe travel, Saint Christopher. Beautiful. So we've got the safe travel card coming through here, which is really interesting because I was picking up on this message about possible travel at the beginning of your reading overseas here. So if some of you here are going on a journey, you're traveling, you might be going on holiday, or you could just literally be traveling the world. This is confirmation here that, it's going to be okay. You are safe and you are protected. So don't don't forget to call upon your protection, your guardian angel, your spirit guides. Call upon Sedna to accompany you on this journey if you are going traveling, and ask for protection. Don't be concerned about protection, because there is some sort of safe travel here. And if you are not going on a literal journey, this is a metaphorical journey within yourself, a journey that you are taking on to the next path of your life, your life story, your evolution, your soul's evolution, becoming something new, this new journey of discovering yourself. Maybe you've already discovered yourself, you've discovered your true self, you've had an awakening, and you're now changing your path in life. You're now maybe choosing a different career. I know personally for myself, I have been experiencing that. And you're being reminded that you are safe and it's going to be okay. Just follow your inner self, follow your inner light, and don't be afraid to shine it and break free from those patterns. We then have Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. Yeah. What is it that you need to reflect on here? I do feel also like there's this energy of mirroring coming through for you. So you might have been experiencing some situations where you've had a lot of things mirrored to you, a lot of energies mirrored to you, or potentially you have been a mirror to other people, which may have been triggering them in some way. But also, we are supposed to be here. Part of the reason why we are here is to trigger other people. Part of our purpose is to literally trigger other people, to reflect back to them what they are giving out. And so the purpose for that is it puts us on a different path, on a different direction. It awakens us, it gives us perspectives, it gives us epiphanies, it gives us realizations, and all of those, it helps to be a series of triggers, a series of realizations, to be able to follow our true path in life, our true compass, and the direction that we are supposed to be going in, the journey that we are supposed to take. So also this card is reminding me that you may have been busy a lot, overworking yourself, over busy, and not taking the time to connect with yourself, not taking the time to connect with your intuition. Maybe you've been overworked in, a matrix job is a word that is coming through here, having to pay the bills. We all have to do it. A lot of us have like a 3D job to pay the bills. And maybe that has been dimming your light in some way. Maybe that is causing you to not have time or energy to go inward here and really break patterns and realize that you are meant for more. Realize that there's something new that you are supposed to become. There's something bigger that you are supposed to become, to listen to your intuition. And Sedna is really guiding you here to come back to yourself, take time to reflect. It's really interesting here. We've got a lot of cosmic energy coming through here. So also pay attention to your dream state, pay attention to what comes through to you as you are drifting off to sleep at night, or as you are waking up, remembering your dreams, writing them down. I do feel like there's some messages there for you. We then have potential coming through here. Yeah, exactly. I feel like there's an awakening coming through here for your inner potential, or you have recently experienced that and you are on your path of your potential. Yeah, you are being encouraged here and guided to follow your potential. And this card is very dark here. So I do feel like maybe you have been feeling like you don't know which direction to go in. You don't know how to step into your potential. And these answers are going to be coming through for you. But it's going to take you to break these patterns of limiting beliefs, of holding yourself back in some way, of being afraid to shine your light. I do feel like you have been dimming yourself, because this card talks about I must not be afraid to shine, and then this card is really dark. But then also we can see here that there's a lot of like astral stars, like spacey stars coming through here. So it's really reminding me of connecting with something higher here, connecting with a higher power. connecting with the power of your soul, the higher power of your soul, letting yourself expand is a word that is coming through. And remembering how expansive the universe is, remembering how vast the universe is, giving yourself some perspective, some time to reflect on just how huge everything is, but also not getting overwhelmed by that either. Realizing that you have the power to be able to, I'm hearing you hold the power within you, and you are a container. You are a container for all this stardust, is a word that is coming through. Yeah, you hold such power within you, and you are being encouraged now to step into this new beginning. And I'm getting almost like 8 of Wands energy, Chariot energy with this card here. And also Temperance energy, which reminded me wings of light, being angelically protected as well. Let's get into the tarot to bring through some more messages today, Sedna. For group number 3, what do they need to know? I have explained with the other 2 previous groups, we are using the Shadowscapes Tarot today, and this is the first tarot deck that I ever had. This was the tarot deck that called out to me, that was like, you need to have me and you need to learn tarot, because this is the journey that you are going on, you know, and it completely changed my life. So it's very fitting, that story, for this energy that I'm getting within your reading. I do feel like you're changing something drastically. We have here the 8 of Swords that's just flipped over. Yeah, it's like this energy of restriction, holding yourself back in some way. You know, the 8 of Swords is a card that talks about self-restriction, self-imposed limiting beliefs, fear of failure, fear of limitations, a limitation and illusion of being trapped. So this is exactly the energy that has been coming through from your reading here. And remembering that you have the power to write your own story, you have the power to tell your story, is a message that is coming through. Sedna, what else do we have for group number 3? Thank you. We have the 5 of Wands. Interesting. This card came through in group number 2 as well. What other messages do we have, Sedna? Thank you. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Change. Change is coming. Change is coming. We have the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Interesting. I was saying money doesn't grow on trees. I was literally saying money doesn't grow on trees. That's a limiting belief I feel that you need to break. This limiting belief of finances. Interesting, because this king there is like part tree. And there's like all this gold on the tree. And there's a dragon coming through here. You might work with dragons. I feel like you have a strong dragon guide, some of you. 8 of Swords, please, Sedna. Thank you. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, there's definitely some financial restrictions going on here. Limiting belief to do with finances. 5 of Wands, please, Sedna. Thank you. We have the 6 of Wands. This message came through for group number 1, I think, today. Yeah, some repeating messages. We've got the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Just remember how powerful you are. You're so capable of manifestation. I don't even think you realize it. So really be mindful about the things you're telling yourself, the things you're saying, the energy frequency that you're putting your thoughts into, because you're manifesting your reality. The Wheel of Fortune, please. Thank you. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's definitely a strong energy coming through here. Again, I'm just going to reiterate it here. To do with finances, we do have the Devil on the bottom of the deck. So there's some sort of restriction majorly here. I've just seen the Death card there. The 7 of Cups and the Death card's really standing out to me. So you need to release these limiting beliefs. There's some sort of limiting beliefs or habits or patterns that need to be gone, and Sedna is coming through strongly to say that today. Release fears of not being cared for, not being supplied. The universe is always going to support you. The universe is always going to supply for you. So have faith. Get yourself out of any limiting restrictions here, any self-imposed restrictions, or if anyone else is putting restrictions on you here with this Devil card as well, because the Eight of Swords and the Devil card talk about restriction and being bound to something. And it's interesting here on your channel message, she literally said, it's time to roam free. Unbind yourself from any limitations. You don't need to live this way. So this is perfect confirmation. Thank you, Sedna. This is perfect confirmation here. You're supposed to break free from any limitations that you have been placed in or that you might have been put on yourself, okay? You're supposed to be abundant here with this Queen of Pentacles. You're supposed to achieve financial security. You're supposed to achieve earthly security, earthly abundance. You're supposed to be independent. You're supposed to be you're supposed to experience luxury and prosperity. So break yourself from any ancestral or ancestral or family beliefs that have been passed down to you, that money is hard to come by, or we don't come from a rich family, therefore we're never going to progress. No, you're supposed to progress. You're supposed to find your wings of light, and you're supposed to move on. You're supposed to advance in something. You're supposed to be victorious here with this Six of Wands. You're supposed to be successful. So I do feel like you need to break free of any conflict. You might have inner conflict within you, might be battling with many demons inside of you, and I mean that in a figurative way. I don't mean literal demons. I mean like battling with your inner demons, like, no, I can't achieve that, I can't do that, I'm not meant for that, I only came from this small little town, this small little village. I'm not supposed to make it to the big city. Yes, you are. You are supposed to make it big, and you are able to make it big. So don't limit yourself. Don't tell yourself that you cannot achieve that, because you can. And if you have any outside energy from other people, maybe family, friends, telling you that, you can't expand, you can't do that, you can't do something, you are absolutely supposed to do it. You're supposed to prove them wrong, and you will prove them wrong with this Six of Wands. Things are turning here with the Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing, things are shifting. This card can talk about good luck and good fortune, success. I do feel like there's a shift here, and you're supposed to move with it. You're supposed to travel with it. And you're supposed to shed your light, and you're supposed to break these patterns. You are supplied, and you need to follow your intuition here. The universe is going to be coming in with some sort of offer here with this Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles does talk about a turn for the better, especially to do with money. It can talk about generosity as well. So I do feel that whatever you have been generous with, some sort of energy that you have been generous with, whether it's your energy of compassion you've been generous with, maybe you've been generous with finances, giving donations or tips or gifts of some sort, or just generous with your time, your advice, your wisdom, you're generous with your intuition, something that you have been giving out, you are going to be getting back here. Things are shifting in your favor, and things are going to be turning in your favor. So let yourself shift and move out of any restrictions. Don't let anyone cage you. Don't let anyone bind you. You're supposed to be free here, like the sea creatures. You're supposed to be free. So wow, this has been such a powerful, strong message today, Group 3. I've thoroughly enjoyed this reading today. I really hope this has brought you some guidance and clarity. I just want to take this time to thank Sedna for coming through today, and also Ellen of the Ways, thank you for coming through today. We really appreciate your energy. If you have enjoyed this reading today, please give this a big thumbs up and hit subscribe. It really helps out the channel. It lets me know that you have resonated with this this reading, and also it lets me know that you appreciate my energy as well, which is so important to me, so thank you. If you do feel called to book a personal reading with me, you can find out all the information in the description box. But thank you again for tuning in. We hope to see you in our next reading. Take care of your lovely selves. Bye.